Hey everybody, welcome back to the final gameplay for Praise Bolas. We won our first two games. We went 1-1 against playtesting when I wasn't recording. The deck so far is 4-1. 3-1. We're hoping to go 4-1. We got a mulligan here. Keep the land. Alright. So, Boneyard Parlay in our hand. Red, is this Ramunap red? Because we're going to have problems against that. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe he's just playing a mountain? Hopefully. Okay. We're going to play Fetid Pools and pass. We are waiting for him to do something. We're just going to hope this isn't Ramunap red because okay. Green red. This might be Teamer Energy again because God forbid anybody play anything but Teamer Energy. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Here comes Treasure Map. Probably going to get abraded if I, were to believe anything. He is waiting for something. Okay. Come on. Here comes the Brave. Do you got a Brave? Not yet. At least. Don't play blue. Okay. Green, red, I can deal with. There's only so many times I can play against Teamer Energy. Rampaging Ferocidon. Roger that. That can stay on board. I don't really care about Rampaging Ferocidon. It's hard to block, yes, but overall, it's fine. All right, we're looking specifically for lands here. We dump anything that's not a land, and we probably dump Boneyard Parlay. We're going to take a damage. Is this green-red dinos? That'd be pretty cool. I always love playing against tribal decks. I say that every time I play against a tribal deck. All right, we draw a Treasure Map plus Spire Bluff. We probably don't need Treasure Map, but it's actually kind of good that we can scry. I think it's got to be Boneyard Parlay and Bone Picker. All right. We played everything. Yep. All right, he's going to get in for 3 here. What does Dinosaurs plan for? Ripjaw Raptor. Then on 5, Regisaur Alpha, then 6 Carnage Tyrant. So that's a pretty awful curve for us. But we got sweepers in the sideboard, specifically Bantu's Last Reckoning. All right, here comes the beats. So next turn is Treasure Map. And if we draw an untapped land, we can't play it. Because I'd like to play Dark Intimations on 5, if we can, and get a Bone Picker back. Oh no, we could play Dark Intimations 5, get back Bone Picker, play it for 1. That's a cool interaction too. Every time, people tell me Dark Intimations is just a bad budget card or a bad card, right? And it's like, oh, it's just for budget players, but it actually does a lot of things, especially in a deck that runs a lot of creatures, especially things like Bone Picker, things that have Death Touch that you can keep getting back. People miss the interaction. Deathgorge Scavenger. Okay, he's gonna take it. He's gonna take a damage. Oh, we are losing a Bone Picker right here. That kind of hurts. I don't like him being able to exile our creatures. Yeah, it's a good thing we got rid of Boneyard Parlay. Swamp. We can go Treasure Map. Scry. Trade with this. This isn't. Oh, this does get counters whenever it. Well, we're just gonna go here. Tap. Treasure Map number 2. We're going to be able to scry. Okay. All right. At least he didn't have Ripjaw Raptor. Although we're pretty good against Ripjaw Raptor because we don't play any damage removal. We play all hard removal. So against Dinos, does he play any ramp cards? Otherwise, there's no point for Fatal Push. I guess Fatal Push is still good if... What does he got here? Regisaur Alpha. Charging Monstrosaur. That's a dang good card. This is a lot of beats really quickly. Yeah, sweepers are a must-have in this matchup. So is Essence Scatter. He probably brings in Heroic Intervention. So, I don't know. We're blocking Deathgorge Scavenger for sure if he attacks with it. If he's smart, he doesn't attack with it. Now, he's going to attack with it. Okay. Targets Boneyard. Well, I think we get a block, though. Yeah, this is a bad situation for us. We block just to block. We need a chump. We're taking 8. We would have taken 12 and gone down to 4 and just lose to Rampaging Ferocidon. Yeah, but we're pretty much dead. Alright, we get the Scry twice, but it's not going to matter. End step. Scry. Anything that's not an answer goes to the bottom. Scry. Goes to the bottom. Okay. Unlicensed. We aren't out of this yet. Wow. Unlicensed pretty good. Wait, hold on. Undo. I forgot how I tapped this. We need red for that. Black. Unlicensed on Charging Monstrosaur. Unlicensed is a very important card for this matchup. He takes 3. We play Bone Picker for 1. We go down to 7. We trade with Deathgorge Scavenger. Oh. If he has Regisaur Alpha, we lose. If he has removal, we lose. Really anything. But if he doesn't, we get to live. Alright, he plays a Mountain and Moment of Truth. Do you got removal? Do you got Regisaur Alpha? Or any way to make Bone Picker not block. He doesn't. Goes to combat. I would probably only attack with the 3/3 Menace, but he's going to attack with both. Oh, if we could draw a land off an untapped land. I would exile Champion of Wits. Deathgorge Scavenger doing some work. Unlicensed. Oh, he thinks we're playing Torrential. Okay, that makes sense. He could just do it. You know, we can't. Even if we drew a land, we couldn't do it. Alright, we block Scavenger. We go down to 4. If he doesn't play another creature, we can quote-unquote stabilize. But if he does, we lose. Carnage Tyrant would be really bad here. Carnage Tyrant means we lose. Any creature. What is he doing? Deathgorge Scavenger. That probably means we lose. Depends what he sacks. With Dark Intimations. He gets rid of his own Deathgorge Scavenger instead of getting rid of Bone Picker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we draw an untapped land, it pretty much means we can almost stabilize. But yeah, if he sacks this instead of if he sacks Rampaging Ferocidon, it's a punt by him. But all right, let's see deck. What are we gonna draw? Give me something good. Unlicensed is pretty good. Unlicensed, we're alive. No, we're not. Damn it. It has to be. Oops. It has to be. Has to be Dark Intimations. Man. Yeah, there's nothing here. Fatal Push. If we draw... Oh, no, we'd have to draw... No, there's nothing. We don't have the land. If that was maybe an untapped black source and with Dark Intimations we draw Fatal Push, we could still be in it. Oh, wait, no, because these are both 3. Gosh, dang it. Yeah, well... Death Scourge, Scavenger, Rampaging Frostodon is it's pretty good card to push damage. And it's going to cost us the game. We're actually not dead if we don't play a creature. We're going to return Bone Picker. Probably no champion. All right. We can't actually play anything. So the reason I didn't return Bone Picker is because we play Bone Picker, we lose because he sacked the right creature. So we're forcing him to have 1 extra point of damage in his hand. Anything. Shock, Lightning Strike, Regisaur Alpha. You name it. You got it. You win. He taps. He taps. He taps. Is it Regisaur Alpha? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So, what's important against this deck? Essence Scatter. Bantus. Supreme Will. Always seems like I bring those in just because they're good. Fatal Push is, oh man, like, I don't know if he's playing those ramp creatures at the bottom. We gotta go down our flavor stuff. Death Touch is always good. We gotta go down 5 cards. Yikes. Champion of Wits aren't doing anything in this matchup. They're just too small to block stuff. They're actually meant for energy, things against Logtusk Cup and Rogue Refiner. Probably go down in the Heb. No, go down. No, the Heb is a 4/6, and that's really important. We go down to Dark Intimations. Any Dark Intimations. There we go. All right. We brought in counters. We brought in a sweeper. I would like to go first. Let's keep this hand. All right. Not the best hand against an aggressive start, but he didn't start his assault until turn 3. Or turn 4. That's when he started attacking, so. Excuse me. Although he did get to go first. But we got Treasure Map on 2. Which is always good. Getting Treasure Map out as soon as possible is pretty key on the early game stuff. Because it fixes draws, turns on unlicensed. Which, yeah. Alright, we're going to play the thing that enters tapped. Play it. Begin combat. Yep, skip. Alright. I think it was the right idea to bring Fatal Push in, because if he kills like a Bone Picker, we can Fatal Push something that costs under 4. Yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting if we can pull off 2 straight victories against Dinos. Dragon Skull Summit. Let's just play Spire Bluff. It doesn't really matter what we play. Treasure Map. Resolves. I'm sure that he's bringing in a Braids for our Treasure Maps, but I'd rather have him use a Braids on the Treasure Maps than on Bone Pickers. Mountain. Yeah, So I was right. He does have. That is really good. That card is actually really strong. Come on, Fatal Push. Nope. All right. Do you got to turn? Oh, man. It makes his dinos cost less and give them haste. Like, it's so good, man. It's so good. Tap. Regisaur, or Ripjaw Raptor resolves. He's going to give it haste. He's going to get in for 4. Yep. Gets in for 4. Yeah, we really needed a Fatal Push there. This lets him get off to another fast start. Alright, we're gonna scry. We need removal. That's removal. Oh, this is a really good turn for us. Red, black, blue. Unlicensed Ripjaw. Deals 3 damage to him. And we get to play Bone Picker. Bone Picker's really good. against a deck that plays a lot of stompy creatures. So it forces him to have to deal with Bone Picker before he can play anything big, because Bone Picker evenly trades. Like, Bone Picker is like something that you can get aggressive with. It's something you get defensive with. It blocks everything. All removal kills it, really, except for Fatal Push, unless it's revolted. It's just so strong. It's a strong, versatile card. Fortunately, we can't tap Treasure Map to scry, but sometimes that's the sacrifice you gotta make. And this will slow down any plan he has of making another haste dinosaur and getting in with it. We do need a Fatal Push at some point, though. And Treasure Map can help us get to it. Okay, Deathscourge Scavenger. I'm glad to trade with that. Gets rid of stuff in our graveyard. Just not ideal for us. Scavenge the Death. Gorging Scavenge. Scavenging Gorge. I don't know. Oh, man. Come on, baby. Okay, he puts our unlicensed. Thinks we're playing Torrential, or not. And he can give it haste if he wants to. Savage Stomp. Oh, okay. You could have just attacked with it, and I would have blocked it. Guess what I'm doing? I'm going to Dark Intimations, get that back. And you got to discard a card, you lose your creature, and we go from on the back foot back into the driver's seat, and probably could take game 2 with that. Savage Stomp was a waste. He shouldn't have played that. If you really wanted to get in for 1. I guess it gets him in for 1. Okay. I don't know. I've never liked things that said fight target creature. I like it when it says your creature deals damage to its power to another target creature. Just because it doesn't have to fight, it doesn't lose in combat, stuff like that. Guess I should read. Yeah, you probably should. Unlicensed. Not gonna matter, because we are dropping the big bomb. This card is actually bonkers. I am loving this card every time I play it. Every time I play it, I love it more and more. So he's got to sack his creature, so his stuff isn't going to cost as much. He discards Commune with Dinosaurs. We get back Bone Picker. We draw another Dark Intimations. That's so good against Carnage Tyrant. You can't play Carnage Tyrant. That's fair. If he plays Regisaur Alpha, he just unlicensed plus Bone Picker plus Scry. If he plays anything, any single thing, we just Dark Intimations, Bone Picker again, just like Ripjaw Raptor. We probably just unlicensed that. Ooh. Black. Wait, undo. Black, blue. Red. Unlicense that. I don't like you getting card draw. Card draw is no bueno. So we have 3. So we can go Bone Picker and Scry with Treasure Map. Or we can leave up Supremo. But he's going to have 2 cards in hand. So I like the Bone Picker plus Scry play. The worst thing he plays is Regisaur Alpha. That's the worst thing for us. But we can get around that. We got Bone Picker to block. So, I think we'll be fine. He plays Carnage Tyrant. He thinks he's out of the woods, but we got another Dark Intimations. Just like, Dark Intimations doesn't get as much value as it usually does because, you know, we don't have a creature in the graveyard, but it makes him discard a card. So he plays a land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be Regisaur Alpha, which, as I said, would be the worst case scenario for us. Glory Bringer. Okay. Yeah, I assume. Yeah, green-red decks would probably play that. Yeah, you go to combat. He's going to exert it, kill our Bone Picker. Well, it gives us full value on the Dark Intimations. We'll have played Bone Picker 3 times. Oh, the glory of it. He's feeling like he's back on the front foot, but little does he know we got a surprise for him. It all worked out in the end, whatever decision we made last turn. Okay, deals the damage. We're down to 11. We are going to scry. Get some counters on this thing. We want lands, actually, right now. It's important for us to get a lot of power and land. Fatal Push. How do I feel about Fatal Push? Probably not, right? Doesn't seem very good right now in the late game. Bontus. Well, it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark Intimations. Wahahaha. What a beautiful, beautiful card. It's like when I put this card in my last Nicol Bolas deck, people like in the comments were just like telling me that card's bad. Like that's just like a silly meme card. Like it's not good. I'm like I'm telling people like no, it's good. It's good in the right scenarios, and it's not in even the right scenarios. This is good in general. It does 4 things for you for 5 mana. There's not many cards that do that. Not many cards that do that. And if you count putting extra counters on Nicol Bolas something, which actually extra loyalty counters on Planeswalkers can be pretty good. All right. We're both kind of off top decks, but we've stabilized. Unless he got another Glorybringer, I'd be somewhat upset. He didn't. Neheb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have enough for Supreme Will. Nah, we can't play Neheb. We gotta leave up Supreme Will. Get in for 3. Okay. 1 more land and we can play Neheb. Is he going to like Magma Spray this? No. Alright, he's down to 8. Passes. Also, the point is to transform Treasure Map and also leave up Supreme Will. Like, just so many reasons to. Rampaging Ferocidon. Lets him get back in the game. I'm going to say no to that. Counter it. Watch the other card in his hand be a land. You'd be like, shoot, I could have stopped this. We want to keep everything off the board for him at this point, so we got to use our counter spells pretty much freely. Okay. It gets countered. We're going to scry, flip it. All right, now we got card draw. Probably put on the bottom. All right. Neheb, we can play Neheb now. Gonti. Interesting. I think it's Neheb plus Gonti. God, I love Neheb, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neheb. The Eternal. Good blocker. Good attacker. Love the card. Love everything about Nicol Bolas, man. You gotta love these type of decks. Go to combat. Getting for 3. He takes it, I'm assuming. Be kind of a bummer if he. All right. Okay. We get 3 red mana. Then we play Gonti. 1, 2. Okay. Gotta love Gonti too. Death Touch, anything Death Touch, anything that has extra value beyond its face value is just so good. Raging Swordtooth, Gift of Paradise. Probably Raging Sword. Interesting he plays Raging Swordtooth. You'd think it'd be Regisaur Alpha. Yeah, Raging Swordtooth, just a creature in general. Yeah, we get to lose our 1 mana. Alright. This should be pretty much game. We have 11 power on board. We're going to sack a treasure token. Draw a card. Drone Catacomb. Play it. Go to combat. Should notice that we have lethal, but he's going to make us go through the motions. Bump him till he's dead. Is there anything that we need to bring in? The Dark Intimation is actually pretty important for us. I think I like Dark Intimations in this deck. Go down a treasure map, maybe. Maybe go down Nickel Bolas. Maybe go down Kitesail Freebooter. Go down a Kitesail Freebooter. I think Gonti and Bone Picker are really what... If we can get a Gonti Bone Picker kind of thing, get Death Touch on the battlefield, you know, get some extra value out, we should be fine. Also, Bantu's Last Reckoning could be a sweeper if we need it. I don't know. Alright, comes down to this game. Fatal Push is good. Stops that early ramp. Other than that, it's a pretty slow hand. But I don't want to go down to 6. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be how fast he can get his board out. Alright. Green and pass. A Bone Picker off the top would be... Okay, removal off the top is also very good. Alright, we have 4 lands. We have 3 things of removal, plus Neheb in our hand. Feeling good. Neheb's a very good blocker against Dinosaurs. The only thing that outbeats it is Carnage Tyrant. Everything else he could successfully block with. Alright, that is getting Fatal Pushed. It'd be great if we could top deck Bone Picker right here. Come on, deck. Not in time, but yeah, that's gotta get Fatal Pushed. I don't want another turn 4 Dinosaur getting haste. Or turn 3, 4 mana Dinosaur getting haste. That's too fast for me. Plus, Fatal Push is not going to be doing anything else for us. Next few turns, it's going to be Unlicensed, Dark Intimations. Just keep clearing the board, getting the Heb out there. Eventually draw into stuff. Alright. Doesn't look like he got anything. Come on, pass. 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 Don't make me play catch-up. Yes. Canyon Slough, we can't play. We gotta play this. We probably... Do we have to keep that? I don't know. Alright. He for sure had to bring a Blossoming Defense, right? Is that what he's saving his stuff for? Probably. Yeah, here he goes. Here comes something. Ripjaw Raptor. Okay. Okay. We're just going to unlicense that. Black. Red. Blue. Unlicensed. Don't get the extra damage because we don't have a treasure map out, but it's just 3 mana remove a creature. Like, that's just super strong. Canyon Slough here. We play Canyon Slough. We can leave up Supreme Will. Let's just play Canyon Slough without any hiccups. Counter spells are always strong against the green decks, so we should be okay. All right, he's at the 5 land. He's looking to pay for something. He's got to be playing Carnage Tyrant in this deck, right? I haven't seen it. And we've played Gonti, and we've played... This is our 3rd game. 2. Deathgorge Scavenger. What does this get? Is this a problem for us right now? Not really. Right? Oh, what do we save Supreme Will for? Is he trying to draw out a counter? This is the tough situations. I'm okay with Deathgorge Scavenger. 4 Savage Stomp makes it 6 and could kill Neheb. I am confused, man. I think we counter. And then we Neheb next turn. Counter it. Yep. I think just keeping him off the board now, because Savage Stomp kills our Neheb. That's like worst case scenario for us. He's down to 3 cards. We have 4. Alright. Nickel Bolas is something I'd like to ramp into. Neb. Should be hard for him to deal with. Actually, should be impossible for him to deal with. This card should just ramp us into Nicol Bolas. No problem. And then we drop Nicol Bolas and we destroy his hand. And then we eat his library while building our board. Yeah. He is thinking about something. I think countering there was the right play because it puts us a turn back. I mean, he gets Savage Stomp and he has his Dinosaur live. Like if he plays the Dinosaur plus Savage Stomp. And then we Dark Intimations, kill the Dinosaur, draw a card, get back Neheb to our hand. But it delays Nicol Bolas a turn. And I think just keeping his board clear. Like Carnage Tyrant, you can't counter. Regisaur Alpha is probably the card you want to counter and is the best card against us just because it puts out 2 creatures. But I'm okay with that. Okay. I'm really liking this deck. This deck is so much fun, man. I forgot how much money it is for real life. It's probably way too expensive for me to buy for Paper Magic, but it's super fun. Here comes Ripjaw. Regisaur Alpha. All right. He got it. He has got a haster, but he can't attack with it. So we can Dark Intimations. Ugh. This is just bad for us. We need some sort of like fatal push right here. We gotta land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we can Dark Intimations. Or we can attack, trade evenly. Okay, let's attack. If he doesn't kill it, we could play Nicol Bolas, but then he just beats it down. Let's just go to combat. If he wants to double block, he can double block. I'm okay with that. We get Nicol Bolas next turn anyway. Is he blocking? Doesn't block. So we can Dark Intimation for 1, 2. Dark Intimations. Have up 4, 5 mana for anything else we can draw. Make him sack, make him discard. We don't get full value out of this, but I'm okay with that. Yeah. I was kind of hoping he'd... I don't know. I was really hoping he'd actually double block there. But it makes sense if he's got like a Carnage Tyrant in hand. Alright. Carnage Tyrant is actually bad, because that's what? 11 damage? We could have just Nicol Bolas and not... No, we can't Nicol Bolas. We can Nicol Bolas this next turn. He didn't draw a land, though. He's got another Regisaur Alpha. So that has haste. So now he has 11 damage on board. Okay, this is bad. I'll admit when things are bad. This is 11 burst damage. Well, 7, really, burst damage. Regisaur Alphas together are brutal. Alright, we're going to scry. Fetid Pools to the bottom. Okay. Dragon Skull Summit. Well, we could somewhat stabilize here with Nicol Bolas. Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh. Gets an extra counter on himself. So he's down to 4, and he'll live unless he plays another dinosaur. Or we can exile stuff from his... Alright, we have a decision here to make with Nicol Bolas. We can +2 I think it's just important to start pinging his board. Let's shoot down one of the alphas. Okay. I think it's good. I was hoping actually to get Bantu's Last Reckoning there. It would make us not play Nicol Bolas for 2 turns, but having Regisaur Alphas out is just bad. Anything that creates 2 tokens for us is bad when we don't have Bantu's Last Reckoning. All right. Okay. We have one land in hand. We have a land in hand. So we have everything out. Eventually, Treasure Map will flip. Not for another 2 turns, which means we can't use it for 3 turns. What do you got? If he got another Regisaur Alpha, I'm going to be upset. Rampaging Ferocidon. Well, he's going to be able to kill Nicol Bolas, which is probably his best play. If he goes face, he gives me a chance. Let's see where he's going at with this. He's probably thinking face and leave those 2 back. Wow. Interesting. You'd think, okay, makes sense, I guess. All right. Bone Picker. I like Bone Picker. Bone Picker's a pretty good card here. We can +2 here. Or are we going to exile both of his cards from his hand? Or are we going to or we can kill Nicol Bolas to kill Regisaur Alpha to play Bone Picker. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Blossoming Defense is bad here, though. No. God damn it. Oh, Heroic Intervention. Okay. I guess that makes sense, too. That's brutal, man. Okay. Unbelievable. Bone Picker. We're down to 5. We block. We block. Or we block, we block. Doesn't really matter which way we block. Yikes, man. That's a bummer. Alright. Any dinosaur here, we die. 1 card. Don't be a dinosaur. Don't be Carnage Tyrant. God damn. Alright, that's game. Having a Heroic Intervention is game ending. Dang it, man. Let me think back before I end this video. Is there anything I could have done to win that game? Because I tried. I probably was talking less than I usually do, but I tried to win that game. And I'm not sure if I did. I mean, I obviously I didn't, but I'm not sure if I misplayed anything. Maybe it was probably countering the Death Gorge Scavenger was the wrong play. That was probably it. I was saying if we counter this, but he follows us up with a Regisaur Alpha, we lose. And then he followed it up with 2 Regisaur Alphas, and that lost us the game. Also, Rampaging Ferocidon is just annoying in general. And Menace in general is bad when you don't have removal. We didn't draw Bantu's Last Reckoning when we needed it. We didn't draw... there was just a lot of things that we could have... I don't know. Maybe we should have exiled 2 cards from his hand and gone down to like 1 life, but I don't know, guys. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, that's it for Praise Nicol Bolas, at least for the gameplays.